Hi, people of God. If you can see me, God bless you. Let's talk about how to remain aligned or soft in an offensive world. We'll look at it emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually, and how to guard your heart. Let's look into it. The truth is, we live in an age where evil, offense, wickedness, all things low vibrational, spreads faster than truth. Emotionally, people can be offended by words, silence, correction, disagreement, social media, politics, church, religion, family, unmet expectations, injustice, humiliation, rejection, betrayal, misunderstanding. There's a lot of things that can cause you to be offended or hurt. But here's what Jesus Christ told us. He never promised us that we won't get hurt. Taught us how to learn to love through hurt. Hence, healing begins when pain becomes something we experience and not who we become. Psychologically, unresolved hurt, pain, offense, experiences creates patterns. When people experience difficult situations, they begin to expect difficult situations all the time. So eventually the brain develops protective habits. So when someone betrays you, you think everybody else you come in contact with will betray you. When one church wounds you, you begin to think that all pastors or preachers or ministers are suspicious. One friend disappoints you or even a partner, now intimacy feels dangerous. Psychologists will call this cognitive distortions. So your mind begins to interpret every situation that you go through those old wounds. Which explains why two people can experience the same event differently. One may move forward, empaths. The other one becomes deeply offended, narcissists, psychopaths, other demonic personalities. The event wasn't the issue. It's the heart that interpreted it differently. Spiritually, when you hold on to unhealed pain, hurt, or offenses, they become strongholds. The Word of God tells us in Hebrews 12, it says, "See to it that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many." So the progression is the hurt, the offense, bitterness, resentment, then defilement of your heart, because it changes your heart towards God and others. See how much damage a wounded or unhealed parent can do. They just don't defile themselves, they defile others. It's those same wicked family systems that produced the wicked personalities we see today. Notwithstanding, everyone's responsible for how they respond to hurt and pain, but it's the foundation of it. So how do you guard your heart? I hear you ask. Process your pain with God before you process it with people. Prayer purifies your perspective. David wrote most of the Psalms before he even confronted his enemies. A listening ear is also a running mouth, but God won't do that to you. 2, be quick to forgive. Yes, I know people might think you're crazy or you're stupid for just forgiving, but you're not. You're doing it not because they deserve it. It's because your heart deserves freedom. If you hold on to it, it breeds resentment and bitterness. 3, refuse assumptions. So, statements, social media, things, people's opinions can differ. So you can always ask questions, seek understanding, be quick to hear, but be slow to speak and slow to anger. It really helps you not be reactive to a lot of things out there. 4, stay teachable. Sometimes correction may feel like rejection to the people who are mature enough to receive honest criticism. But if you have a soft heart, you'll be able to see it as wisdom instead of rejection. 5, pray for difficult people. So Jesus said, pray for those who persecute you. Prayer can soften their hearts towards you. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be to pray for them too, violently. Because the Word of God told us, suffer not the witches to live. So you deal with them too as well. Ask God to use his iron hand and crush them. 6, remember how Christ forgave you. Don't be unforgiving. Yes, you can pray against them, but But praying to protect yourself. But don't be unforgiving in your heart. You can pray that God has mercy on them. But if they reject his mercy, he shall rain down fire on them. It's a good place to be. It's a sweet spot in your prayer. So yes, the more you forgive, the more gracious you become. The more light you emit. And that's just the truth. Therefore, guarding your heart is an ongoing practice. Don't wait until bitterness has taken root first. You remain watchful over what you allow to settle within you.